Oh! Oh, Kenya Bull rounding into the wall. It is time for round 8 of the 2024 IMSA WeatherTech SportsCar Championship in Automobilista 2, and this, once again, is a new one. Welcome to the GT Challenge at Virginia International Raceway, and as the name suggests, this race is only contested by the two GT3 categories. Roxy is back in her second race, and this time I will try to do her justice because my poor driving and decision making at Road America cost her a safe P2 finish, as well as it cost me the championship lead in GTD Pro. So, as we are on a redemption mission here, let's head straight to the track. Welcome to Virginia. This is the formation lap, and you know the deal by now. Let's look at the starting grid for this race, and this time this is actually the whole starting grid because only the GT3 classes are competing at this event, hence the name GT Challenge at VIR. Yeah, you actually have to wait for the second page to see Roxy, because that was maybe one of the most disappointing races that season in the championship winning campaign for AO Racing. Yeah, AO Racing only managed 13th in qualifying. In the race, there wasn't much progress made. 9th overall, 7th in GTD Pro. So yeah, not exactly the greatest result for them. But still, ultimately, it was enough to win the championship. Not sure how it is in our campaign here. I've gone with a conservative target, given, well, the last races. And, of course, what happened last event. And the starting position also contributes to this. And me being very conservative here, I just don't want to spin or crash. A clean race, and of course, as high up as possible, but I don't know how high I can climb. Especially since I'm not that familiar with the track. I've done one race here, essentially. This is in my fantasy kart season where I raced Formula USA 2023 cars, which is Razor's take on a fictional IndyCar. I've done that. I won there. It was a bit of a surprise win. I'd never expected it, but I won here. So it was a positive experience. I'm not sure if I can replicate this one here. With those GT cars, it's a very, very different thing. And the AI is set up a lot higher than it was for the Formula USA race. So, yeah. It's gonna be a surprise how well this goes. Only 3 more races including this one, and this could be an indication on where the championship is going as we go green at Virginia for the GT Challenge at Virginia International. So, into turn 1 we go, hairpin, heavy braking zone. And I would say that is a pretty good start. We already passed 2 of the GTD cars ahead of us. And are already trying to progress further through the field. Now, here is a very technical bit. These S's here. Then a bit of flat out running until you get to the next S's. On this track that is really properly a very old school one. I've said this about a lot of tracks here, but this is also old school in terms of the facilities, because it's a racetrack in the middle of nowhere with not much around it actually, just grass and woods, that's it. So yeah, maybe even something like a club circuit character. But to drive it, it's actually quite nice and quite challenging. A properly technical driver's track, this one. And I'm unsure if that is in my favor or not. Probably not so much if you've watched the previous races. Strategy, again, starting with a full tank of fuel. Everything else went terribly wrong at Mosport. Oh, some aggressive racing there between the two GTDs there. The Lone Star Mercedes even passed the Pfaff McLaren, which is in our class. Mercedes looking strong so far. Kenny Habul is also ahead of us. Unusual sight, this one. And again, through the S's we go. And I think I may be a bit more quiet this race because I really need to focus. A, I don't want to make mistakes. B, I don't know this track too well. C, I need a good result for the championship. So, 3 reasons to shut up, and I think that is what I will do now. Let's see how long I can I can actually shut up. I'm very glad Jared Andretti didn't spin there. That could have been catastrophic. Come on, that was good. Oh! Oh, Kenny Habul rounding into the wall. So much for that good qualifying position. And the good race for Mercedes. Lost it in the S's there. Big crash. I think he has returned to the racetrack. No full course yellow so far. And up another spot. I think you can say that we're off to a good start so far. So, we've caught up to the next car. It has taken a few laps, but we are now fighting with the isolated Lamborghini of Danny Formal. Almost close enough into the hairpin. I've found my rhythm, but yeah, we're losing time here. Oh, the cars ahead are getting away from us quite quickly even. I think you can really see that I haven't driven this track often. I think that were all pretty poor attempts to get a move on. Maybe this time on the main straight. Come on, I think that was good. Decisive. Late on the brakes. Come on, up to P6. Next car is Jordan Pepper, the GTD Pro Championship leader. Oh, let's see if I can catch up to him. Oh my god. My heart rate probably just went up by I don't know how much. Oh, come on. Yeah, immediately afterwards. Okay, some people are in the pits. I just lost 4 seconds. And the shame is, it took me a lot to gain these 4 seconds. I was pretty close to those ahead of me. I'm not anymore. Well, they are pitting now. I think I will have to pit next lap, I'm afraid. Because this time it is too close on fuel. This has been a completely faultless race up until these 2 moments. Crap. No, what's happening? Again! Oh, way too late on the brakes. Nah, man! What am I doing? Let's hope that at least the pit stop's good. But damn, that was annoying. Oh, it's taken all the time from when I passed Danny Formal to get properly close to those guys ahead, and then it's just two small moments. Oh, my brain is gonna need some rest after this race. Okay, they are exiting the pits now. I think we can join just behind them. Okay, this may have not been too bad. There is Garcia. He was the race leader before. I think we've passed Jordan Pepper, haven't we? Oh, that one lap longer, despite it being absolute crap, was actually quite good. I just hope it's not because I have underfueled the car. Let's get some heat into these tires first. Oh. Struggling a lot to get heat in there. The pressure from Goldberg does not help at all. Okay, temperatures are looking okay now. Let's do this. No, 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 not here, not here. Thank God he backed out. Okay. It's back to shutting up now. Okay, the two McLarens are in, and I think these are the last two cars that were yet to pit. We will have a look at the order. I'll show you the order when I cross the line. Or when they have finished their pit stops. It's a Corvette 1-2 now in GTD Pro and overall. But we have a chance to spoil their party. Big moment for Alice there. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, damn. Bit of a hit and run there. I do apologize. But it hasn't cost him position in class, so... I will let myself off here with an apology. Oh, that was a late move, but a good one. That was Daniel Ricciardo Prime. Lick the stamp and send it onto the grass. Okay, come on, focus again. So I think we're about to start the final 2 laps of this race now. If my maths is alright, which I hope it is. I've been saving a bit of fuel because I wasn't sure if there was gonna be one more, but I think this is the penultimate one now. Seeing what is left on the clock and how long it takes to do 1 lap here in these cars. And I feel like Antonio Garcia is also in fuel save mode, because he might have short fueled it a bit for that last stint. So I've turned the fuel up to 11 now, or the engine power, to see if we can catch him in these last 1.5 laps. And I will shut up again now, because again, I feel like the driving's getting worse. Final lap, definitely. Come on. Oh, this is looking really good. Just don't make a mistake here. Early enough on the brakes. Garcia gets close, but I don't think he's close enough. And now it's just the run to the line. And I think we've got it. Time's up. And we've done it. We win at Virginia. From P13 on the grid. It will be a tough parade lap because I'm not sure if we have enough fuel to make it back to the pits, but it doesn't matter. We've done it. And I think that should even be the championship lead again. But we will look at the full results and, most importantly, the championship standings right now. But first, let's look at the finishing order, and it is an overall win for us this time, seeing as this was a GT3 only race ahead of Garcia and Katzberg. Garcia's 6th P2 finish that season. Incredible. Philip Ellis wins in GTD ahead of Misha Goikberg. On the second page, we even have a DNF as Kenny Habul did not finish this race after his early spin in a promising position. But this here is the real deal. We are back in the championship lead, equal on points with Antonio Garcia, who yet again just misses out on the championship lead and his first win of the season. So we're leading on countback because we've actually won races other than Antonio Garcia. Jordan Pepper is still in the fight, just 30 points behind the two of us. And it's also very exciting in the GTD class. Misha Goikberg retakes the championship lead, but he is just 20 points ahead of Philip Ellis, who after a slow start to this season has been making up ground massively. Jared Andretti also still in this fight with 2 races to go. And that has been it for the GT Challenge at VIR in our IMSA 2024 season. The next race, we'll be back to full grid and endurance racing as we head to the battle on the bricks at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Subscribe to not miss that, leave a like if you did enjoy this video, and I hope to see you all the next time. Until then, goodbye.